Welcome to the Oregon 100-Year Water Vision series on how water connects us all. This short video provides an overview of how water is used and managed today in Oregon. Check out OregonWaterVision.org to see the other videos in this series and to tell us why water is important to you. Oregon's 100-Year Water Vision identifies a wide variety of goals for the state's water infrastructure. Strategic investments can help us ensure resilient natural and built water systems across the state to support safe and healthy communities, vibrant local economies, and a healthy environment. But in order to prioritize strategic investments, we have to start by understanding how water is currently used and managed across the state. From time immemorial, Oregon's rivers were the highways that connected people, and Oregon's water gave life for Native Americans and First Nations. Highly productive salmon and steelhead runs and other first foods are central to tribal culture, both as sustenance and as part of spiritual beliefs and traditions. As settlers came from the east, farmers began using water, and then cities and businesses grew. Today, farms use 86% of water diverted or pumped in Oregon, while cities and industries use 14%. And sometimes there just isn't enough water to go around. So what do? In 1909, Oregon established its Water Code, a way to clarify who has rights to use surface water from streams and lakes. These water rights govern how much water someone can use from our shared water resources and are based on something called the Doctrine of Prior Appropriation. Basically, the first person to obtain a water right on a stream is the last person to be shut off in times of drought. These water rights were expanded in 1955 with a law to manage groundwater statewide. Part of our water challenge is working within a legal framework set within the first half of the 20th century to meet the needs everyone has for water today and in the future. The flow and quality of water is managed by infrastructure, so it's there when we need it. It's stored, transported, cleaned, and even managed so floods don't destroy our homes and businesses. That water infrastructure can be built: reservoirs, pipes, wells, treatment plants, and levees. It can also be natural: alpine meadows, rivers, estuaries, streamside forests, and wetlands do a lot of the same things naturally and with better results for wildlife and water quality than our engineered systems. Because getting water from its source to the user is such an integral part of life, it's important to ensure this infrastructure is safe and efficient. We want to make sure water isn't moving through leaky pipes and canals, and that those pipes don't contain lead or other toxins that could enter our food or drinking water. We also want to reduce the impact of our built systems on fish and wildlife. In most of Oregon, before we drink water from the tap, or after we use water in our homes and businesses, it's treated to make sure it's clean for people and for fish and wildlife. All drinking water and wastewater discharge need to meet federal and state water quality standards designed to protect human health and the environment. The natural environment also cleans water. Forests along streams can filter runoff, and wetlands can even be used with municipal wastewater treatment systems. Finally, water infrastructure keeps us safe from too much water. Wetlands protect coastal communities from storm surges, rivers that have space to move, and cities designed to retain and slow stormwater can reduce flood risk. Levees and dams can also play an important role in reducing flood risk. With climate change, it's projected that Oregon will have rainier winters and that sea level rise will affect our coastal communities. Cities, farms, and ports need to plan now for the kinds of flood risk we expect in the future. All of that infrastructure, both built and natural, is managed by people and in turn drives how water is used and managed across Oregon. Local governments and special districts manage a lot of that infrastructure. So do private individuals and businesses. The state provides funding and information for communities to manage water and oversees rules that protect public health, safety, environment, and the economy. We need critical natural and built infrastructure to make sure we have clean, abundant water. And we rely on infrastructure to keep us healthy and safe, to grow our businesses, and to protect natural ecosystems. Thank you for tuning in to learn more about the 100-Year Water Vision. Check out www.OregonWaterVision.org to see the other videos in this series and to tell us why water is important to you.